What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here, coming at you, coming through on why you potentially shouldn't buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 this Christmas. This is coming from someone who has played every single Call of Duty except Advanced and Infinite Warfare. There will also be a part 2 to this video on why I think you should buy Modern Warfare 2. I'm not going to waste any more time, so we are just going right into it. At the game's current state, there are so many bugs and glitches for a game that is created by a AAA studio that seemingly has unlimited amounts of resources. For starters, when I first played Modern Warfare 2, the UI and menu screens were quite confusing. It took some time to actually get used to them. It reminds me of streaming platforms like Hulu, Netflix, and Roku TV. I found it complicated to navigate because Call of Duty has always been simple. Then I got RKO'd out of nowhere to some random maze advertising me to upgrade my game to the best version and to buy the battle pass. This goes with the current theme where Activision is adding and keeping things that consumers don't want. One major thing that has returned in Modern Warfare 2, which is highly debated, is skill-based matchmaking in public matches. Activision or Infinity Ward haven't spoken about this subject, but we all know it's there. You can watch YouTubers like Exclusive Ace, JGod, Blame Truth, and many more speak about the subject. My stance is there should be a protected bracket of players for about the first 30 levels or so, similar to the bootcamp playlist in Black Ops 2, so players can get familiar with the guns and maps. Then they get thrown into lobbies without skill-based matchmaking, which prioritizes connection. Because of the current algorithm, I find it shocking that consumers are playing in high-ping lobbies, which is unacceptable with today's technology. Not only is there skill-based matchmaking, but engagement-optimized matchmaking, or EOMM, influencing the outcome of matches. If you don't believe me, Activision has patents which you can find online highlighting these things. There have been accounts where players felt like they were getting nerfed in real time, to the point where their hit registration was worse, resulting in ghost bullets. They were also dealing less damage, lagging out of nowhere before dying, and having enemies spawn right next to them. Ask yourself this: have you experienced this before, where you've done good in a match, then your next match you get absolutely smoked by CDL pros? Have you ever realized that you had to hard carry your teammates with a ungodly performance only to hold the L because of the algorithm? Have you also noticed that sometimes you get amazing connection, great teammates, and hit detection after a losing streak to keep you hooked on playing the game? To me, it doesn't matter if they add the best camos, bundles, maps, and guns. If this manufactured algorithm predetermines the outcome before a game is even played, it just feels so unnatural and lacks the mystery that the old Call of Duties had. If you hate skill-based matchmaking, I would not recommend you buy this game at all unless you're going to level up your weapons for Warzone 2. Another reason why you shouldn't buy Modern Warfare 2 is the lack of a skill gap. Activision wanted to close the distance between the good and bad players. If you're a person who has been playing Call of Duty for years, honing your skills, Modern Warfare 2 is a Call of Duty that is so easy to pick up that I could hand my controller over to my grandma and in 2 months she could be a beast. Modern Warfare 2 has insanely loud footsteps, fast time to kill, and there are no red dots on the minimap. The game is very campy, which leans to a pre-aim heavy playstyle. Everything about the game plays slow, which includes animations like calling in a UAV or calling in a field upgrade. The spawns also drive me nuts. Squad spawning has returned, but it also feels like skill-based matchmaking is playing a factor, because after a certain amount of deaths, I almost always spawn behind my enemy or very close to them, to the point where it feels like the game is giving me a free kill. It happens vice versa as well. The last reason why you shouldn't buy this game is because there really isn't much to do besides grinding camos. We will also be getting Shipment for the 10th time. I swear, Shipment and Nuketown have to be the most recycled maps in Call of Duty history. My disappointment is now turning into the norm with Activision, because year after year They release Call of Duty in what seems like a beta state, then they try to cover up the game with makeup, with things like in-game cosmetics, bundles, battle passes, and seasonal content. To me, it's like they are trying their best not to address the situation. At this point, I think multiplayer should be free because it seems like all the effort is going towards Warzone 2. Those are the reasons why you shouldn't buy Modern Warfare 2. I will be making another reason on why you should buy it soon. If you have purchased Modern Warfare 2, let me know if you think it was worth it, and I will talk to you all next time.
Fuck. Close.